Spot is he's a little boy in the film, but as you'll find out when you watch it, he's kind of unique in that he has some characteristics of he's a wild boy, but he's kind of like a little dog, which is a unique take on it. So first, really what I'm doing is I'm just starting with kind of a square-ish shape. I'm a little ahead of you, but started with this little square, soft square, a little wider at the base than it is at the top. And then I put these are going to be his ears. So that kind of just is a nice little, it frames what we're going to do. And then, you know, a little less than the level of the ears, just put his little nose here. This will just, his little button nose. Kind of a cute little thing. And that kind of will give us the plate. You can see it's lower than half, so something cute about that. And then from there we'll put in his eyes, and they just rest on. We'll go in lightly for now. Just place those in somewhat, just simple circles. And give them a little, then you put in the pupils, smaller circle. And you can see I work pretty loose, so all of this can be adjusted. And the fun thing about drawing with traditional medium is you can mess up while you're doing your final. It's kind of a playful thing. So get that, and then we'll put a little smile in there. We'll find the corners of it. There we go. So that's just the beginning, and then from here we got to find the appeal, go in, maybe make these. It's all a balancing act. Nice big irises, brings more appeal to them. There. And then while we're here, might as well, I'm going to put like a little triangle here, kind of connecting to his neck there, and that'll become something later too, but it gives them, kind of show where we're going with them. Sometimes I put a little heavier line just for the, kind of the illusion of his lids open there. And let's start putting his hair in. Like I said, he's a wild boy, kind of lives outside all day, so you can do whatever you want with his hair. You're not going to ruin it. It's just a big, essentially a lot of bedhead. He's been sleeping out in the weeds, in the dirt. So have fun with that. Throw in his little brows. So now we'll work on his body a little bit here. He sits, so like I said, he's a little dog. He has the mannerisms of a dog, at least. So let's put him on it, sitting like a dog on all fours here. So you see how simple you can make it. It's just, he's really a simple shape. For the arm, just two somewhat parallel lines widening at the base, and then you can see how graphic and simple I treat the hands in this 2D version of him. So he's got his hands on the ground, and he'll be sitting on his little bum like a little dog. There's his leg behind him and the other one on the other side. Just kind of a tight rainbow shape. Put a little line to indicate his foot or his leg is bending, little toes. And then he wears a little like kind of a leafy pair of shorts that he apparently put together by himself, I would say. So just indicate that there's something there covering him up. And now the fun part is just kind of, we'll add some color and bring him to life. One fun thing is he's, like I said, he's outside. He's got this, dresses himself in leaves. Kind of make that up, and he's got maybe some leaves in his hair. Twigs. Make him feel a little bit more wild and like he's been outdoor. And that's pretty much it, but I'm just going to add some color. That's it for simple shapes, but I'm just going to show you, give him some cute little rosy cheeks and ears, maybe a bit on the knees. Again, just have super fun. It's super fun to be rough and loose, and then just rough in some tone. And what's fun about Spot is he's dirty, so any smearing that happens, it just looks like he's been running in the mud. Sometimes I'll smudge to give a shadow, put a shadow beneath them. I'm using pastels, you can use whatever you want. Pencils, crayons. Maybe define some of these shapes with color. I use my fingers a lot to rub the values around, just cover bigger distances in a shorter time. And just make sure everything connects together, nice shape. Maybe he's outside, sitting in the weeds. Again, whatever you do to his hair to mess it up, the better. So to finish him up, yeah, I mean, you can go back, you just use your own sense of appeal to, you know, the thing about drawing is you sometimes can kill it if you go too far. You want to just get the essence of it and maybe pull out before you ruin it. But I'm just tying up some loose ends, I feel like, defining certain shapes. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. And so here's Spot.